Right. Okay. Another question, Dondi. If I'm wanting to buy a used car and I don't have great credit, but I haven't done anything yet, I haven't arranged for any financing or loans, I haven't found a vehicle yet. What's the first steps that I should take to make the process better for me as a customer?
First thing I would look, you can find anything on the internet nowadays, and I would go to the internet and I would try to find out something about a company, how long they've been in business. Um, are there any negative reviews about them? I'd go to the Better Business Bureau. That's one of the first things I would do. Go to the Better Business Bureau, see how they're rated, um, and then I would go to the dealership. And I think I know this is kind of maybe kind of crazy though, or different the way to think about it, but in one of my dealerships, if I were, if I think if you go to the bathroom, the restroom in a dealership, if the restroom is clean and the facilities are clean and nice looking, usually the people who own it are taking if they're taking pride in the facility, they're also taking pride in the cars they're selling. And you can look at the cars, just go in with an open mind and look at where you're buying from. Does it look professional, or does it look like they're just kind of here and today and gone tomorrow? Um, so I think if you take all those things into account and ask them about financing, will I make my payments here, or will I make them in someplace in California, or um, who owns the warranty company, and how easy are they to deal with? Uh, those things, um, to me, are much more important than which car you pick out, because if the company stands behind their facilities and all the other stuff, they're going to sell quality products.
Right, and that I don't think that's crazy, Donnie. That makes sense to me. I read a book. I think it was by Blanchard, and he said, if he gets on a plane and he pulls out that little tray table and the tray table's dirty, he's ready to get off the
Hmm.
plane because if they can't clean that, things that the customer sees, then what does the engine look like? That was
That's
his,
exact.
you know. So
That's exactly right. That's what I'm saying. Look at things that go to a dealership with a different mindset than just going out there and picking out a car. Do some research. I would do research, and which is pretty easy to do nowadays. But when you get to the dealership, look around the dealership. See if there's cigarette butts laying around everywhere, and go to the restroom and um, just look around.
right, pride of
So
ownership.
that's exactly right.
Yeah, that makes sense. Donde, I haven't. I think you're probably the first. I totally agree with you, but you're the first person that I've heard say that. But that makes a lot of sense. If the facility's nice, all the parts where the customer can see it, then you'd think that'd be important. So yeah, I think that's
That's right. I think if you're proud of your business as an owner, if you're proud of your business and you're proud of your facilities, then you're going to be proud of what you're selling. You're proud of your employees. Not that you're bragging, but you've put a quality team together, and you want people to see that. And I think that's what separates uh, dealerships is not just one of those elements, but all those elements combined.
okay.
Is what separates people from one dealership from the other. So if I was looking for a car, whether it be a new car or a used car, whatever kind of would be, if it was a motorcycle or whatever it would be, those are the things that I would be looking for.